Hello, and welcome back to London for the second day of our 38th International Churchill Conference. A day in which we will be further exploring our main theme of Churchill and freedom, and at spending some time in the homeland of my co-presenter, Katherine, along with our colleagues at George Washington University and at America's National Churchill Museum in Fulton, Missouri. I'm Katherine Carter, Curator at Chartwell, Sir Winston's home in Kent, which is now run by the National Trust. If you joined us yesterday, you'll know that I also have a fantastic co-presenter, Katherine, author of the book Daughters of Yalta, and who is currently studying for a law degree at Harvard Law School. We want this conference to be as interactive as possible. So for the benefit of those of you joining us in our live audience, we have two roving microphones. At the end of each session there will be time to ask a question, so simply raise your hand and wait for a microphone. We are also encouraging questions and comments from our large global audience. For those watching online, you can add your questions on the conference website. We'll try and get through as many questions as possible in the time we have, but apologies in advance if we do not get through them all, as there are a huge number of you watching. But never give in and keep trying. For our online audience, do scroll down and look at the functions on your conference screen and familiarize yourself with all the options. You will also see details of all of our speakers. We want you to ask questions, we want you to join the society, and we are grateful for any donations which will support our work in supporting public speaking, debating, education, research, and publication. Just to remind you, we have an online auction where you can place your bids on a number of fantastic Churchill items. The bids close at midnight tonight, so please do make sure you get your bids in with a chance of owning some of these wonderful items. In the words of the great man himself, action this day. So to start us off today, I would like to welcome to the stage my great friend, Andy Smith, Executive Director of the International Churchill Society UK, and the man who more than any other has pulled together this superb conference.
Well, no pressure there then. Thank you for those kind words of introduction. Those of you who know me will also know that I am not really one for big speeches. If they are made, it's usually in a rugby club, and I hardly think that the content would be suitable for this audience. My job is to deliver the programmes of the Society. I have other people, many of whom in this room, they do the speaking for me, I make them work. I just want to make sure that you all know what's happening and what your support really means to us and to the Society members. So, when we say International Church Society supports public speaking, what do we mean? In the UK, it means we are the sponsors of the English-speaking union's flagship Churchill ESU public speaking competition. It is the largest public speaking competition in England and Wales, with over 400 schools and over 1,300 students. This year, I had the honour to be one of the judges at the grand final, which took place virtually. We all know why. I was delighted to be joined on that judging panel by my very first UK Young Ambassador. Unfortunately, I only discovered last night, because she was on my table, that for the past 6 months, I have been pronouncing her name incorrectly. So, in advance, I apologise. I'm sure I'm just about to do it again. Thank you, Zuditu, for all that you have done for the Society in such a short time. It has been my honour to work beside you, and I look forward to all that we will achieve in the years to come. So, a round of applause. You make my job a lot easier. Thank you. We're also working closely with the ESU on the Churchill City of London Schools debating competition. That's for all the schools within the London area, and we concentrate on the academies, although there are 2 private schools. And that gives the young people an opportunity that they wouldn't normally have. We give them training, we take them to the Guildhall for the final, and the smiles on the faces mean that I know it's worthwhile, and the teachers tell me it's worthwhile. So this is the sort of thing that we do. You need to know this and be aware of it. This is where your support goes. We're also working with the Sir Martin Gilmet Learning Centre on a church-related history essay prize. We did that last year, we'll do it again next year, and we hope that we will go international with that. That needs support, that needs help with its programme for us to develop it. I'm sure you will all be involved, watching online and in this room. We need your support for that and all of our other programmes. Yesterday, you met Zach Debule, who should be in this room. He had to go home. Well, I think we all thanked him enough. I was lucky enough to walk in around the room. The one thing he wanted to do was to meet the soldiers, so we had a lovely photograph here with him, with the soldiers. It's gone online. It will be on Twitter. Please share that. Please share any images you have of the conference. We want this message to go wide and far. I can't think of a better ambassador for what we're trying to achieve than Zach. I think he embodies everything that we want to do. We want to recognise and encourage their courage, their determination and leadership. We're a members, yes, we are a membership organisation. We will host social events, which as this gathering shows, probably more important than ever after COVID. Yes, we will have discussions about Churchill themes and books, but we want everyone and everything to do about widening our audience. The success of this conference in reaching huge numbers worldwide proves that you have to invest to grow. You also have to have partners. Churchill may have said the only thing worse than having allies was not having allies. But in reality, he worked by forging relationships. We are developing some very strong strategic partnerships that are definitely worth having and developing. With the English-speaking Union, with the City of London, with the Royal United Services Institute, with History Hit TV, and others. These relationships need nurturing to grow. They simply couldn't happen without your support. The power of Churchill is the power to inspire, but fine words are nothing without actions. It is about delivery. We are a charitable organisation. Delivery is dependent upon donation. So, if you enjoy our programme today, if you enjoyed what we did yesterday, if you enjoyed our dinner, then please, if you could support us and our initiatives that I've been describing and you've been hearing about over these 2 days, then please help me by donating and give me the means to deliver what I want to deliver for everyone here and all the students and people around the world. Simply, I would close my remarks using not my words, but remarks by Churchill, spoken by 5 inspirational people. I think you will agree, this short video should set the tone for what is to come. Thank you.
I would say to the House, as I have said to those who have joined this government, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears and sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many, many long months of struggle and of suffering.
The task which lies before us immediately is at once more practical, more simple and more stern. I hope, indeed I pray, that we shall not be found unworthy of our victory if after toil and tribulation it is granted to us.
It was a nation and race dwelling all around the globe that held the lion heart. I had the luck to be called upon to give the roar.
Never give in, never give in. Never, 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 never. In nothing great or small, large or petty, never give in. Except to convictions of honour and good sense.
Let us go forward together.
Thank you.